So very happy morning, my dear friends. And I'm so happy to see a couple of my friends.
Happy morning, ma'am.
Yeah. Sanjana, hi, how are you? It's been such a long time since you have joined us. And I'm really delighted to have you here today. And I think even Vishali joined for a bit. Maybe she'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Hi, Vishali, how are you?
Good.
Good morning. आपकी तो good evening होगी, or are you in India?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I'm still here. I will be there in April.
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think what else could I have asked? Vishali is there, Sanjana is there. And so let's get this journey started now. All this time, they are my two dear friends who have been with me in this journey right from the beginning. So I feel really energized when they are there. Okay. So and Jagdish sir is slightly busy somewhere today. He had just texted me that I will not be joining, but I'm sure we have his energies with us. So we were on a little Tirth Yatra, the past few months when we were trying to go on a different trip, a different direction. We were looking for the same thing, this peace, tranquility, enjoyment, fun, which we always do whenever we go on a trip. But then we had changed the direction. There was a little twist. We were going inwards because what we were looking for, we were not really finding it outside. Even when you go on a vacation, you go for a week, you're very happy, you're at peace, you're in bliss. But the minute you come back, it's gone. It's not permanent. So we were looking for some permanent solutions to our problems. We decided to go within and we understood the procedure, the science, as well as the art of meditation. And we are quite comfortable now with the process. So now we are going to use whatever our learnings have been, whatever our practice has been, to do something also. We can't just keep sitting the whole day with our eyes closed and do nothing, right? We are at peace and that's the end of the story. No, we are here for bigger things. As I always quote Chardin, I think, that is, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. In fact, we are spiritual beings who have come here for a human experience. But then we don't feel this. Why? There's a reason, right? Why we don't feel this. Because where we come from, that one big, I would say, just a sec. Give me a second, please. Yeah. From that one consciousness, from where we come, what happens? We tend to forget from where we have come, from that one big source from where we have come. We forget that we are much greater than this physical experience which we are having. So this is an ever-dying experience, in fact. Our body is going to die. Just a minute. Okay. So this physical body is a temporary body. We all know this. We have heard this so many times, but still it dominates us, right? But actually there is something much greater than this body, which should be dominating us, which is the bigger picture of who we are. But the thing is, we never ask this question, who we are. So we are infinite beings, originated from a source that itself is birthless and deathless and changeless. So we have all been created from the same source. We have heard this n number of times. And therefore, we also must be what we have come from. Whoever says it, whether it is, we call it the God divine or the Tao or whatever, universe, all we have to recognize is that we originated from the source of our life in a form, as ever-changing. What we are now is ever-changing. We are not what we were a couple of years back. When we were born, we looked so different. And as we have grown, we have changed, and it is going to change ahead also. We are going to grow old also. So it is ever changing. But it contains some creative energy, which is managing this body, which does not change. And that is where we have come from. The creator, we call it. So the creator, okay, let me, even if I call it a creator, it has planted within each of us creatures a fragment of himself, a spark of himself, a spirit of the same nature as itself. And thanks to the spirit, every creature can also become the creator. So instead of waiting for our needs to be satisfied by an external source, which we have been doing till now, we can also work inwardly, right? Within our own, touch our own spirit to obtain the nourishing healing elements which need the spark, which the spark has been ignoring all this time. We did not know it is there, but it is beating our heart. It is growing our nails. It's growing our hair. It's making our lungs go in and out. So that is the higher self where we are from, which we don't recognize. So that is the problem. We are always living in the duality. What happens even when we recognize this? The biggest mistake we do is we make the source also apart from us. We say we have to merge into that source. The minute we say we have to merge with the source, we have already separated it from ourselves. Yeah, because we are something apart, the source is somewhere else, and we have to go and merge into it. This is what all our understanding is right from the beginning. This is how we have been trained for donkey years now. For n number of years, we have learned this, that we are separate and we have to merge into that creator, into the divine, into the higher consciousness. So the minute we say it, we have become two things, we are separate. So this quote is not valid there, that we are spiritual beings here for a human experience. So ये null and void हो जाता है quote. But now, if we just, to make it simpler, to understand it better, कि ऐसे कैसे, हमने तो यही सुना है right from the day हमें we have got awareness, हम यही सुनते आए हैं कि भगवान is there, up there, and we have to, our journey is to prap the moksha. What is that? We have to eventually merge into that source, right? यही हमने सुना है, समझा है, इसी के साथ हम बड़े हुए. But this problem comes with us only as we grow. As a little child, जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं, उनमें ये problem नहीं होती. They don't have this problem. They, in fact, some of them even remember where they have come from. It is only as our individuality evolves, हम उस duality में आने लग जाते हैं and हम उस oneness से अलग हो जाते हैं. Last week, we were trying to understand the meaning of Om, the Omkar, उसके ऊपर हमने meditation किया था. But then I said, if you put that one in front of the Omkar and we call it Ek Omkar, things become simpler, because now we understand the importance of that Ek also. Importance of that Ek would be, अगर हम उसको number wise भी ले, number wise it's a prime number. Prime number means it does not need anything else. It is whole in itself. It's a prime number. Okay. ऐसे समझ लें तो भी ठीक है. Oneness समझे. So it is that oneness from where we have come. Now when we have come from there, what makes us forget it? What makes us separate from it? So what we are now doing is something like what a wave does. Wave is a part of the ocean. It is the ocean, in fact. It comes out for a fraction of a second. जैसे वो दिखाई देती है, it says, oh, here I am. So हम यहाँ दिख रहे हैं. So we are saying, here I am. I am just Beat. You are Prabha. You are Sanjana. हमने अपने अपने नाम रख लिए. Wave number 1, wave number 2, wave number 3. But at any point, does the wave separate from the ocean? Within fraction of seconds, it goes back into the ocean. It is the ocean. So there may be many drops in that wave. There may be many drops in the ocean. But is any drop different from the other drop? No. then from where does this individuality come in? There's a reason. There's a reason. The reason is we start building an individual wall around ourselves as we grow, as we get information from the society, as we increase our education. What I'm trying to say is the question, we have forgotten who we are, right? We don't know that we are a wave. Who is the ocean? So we close ourselves in that wall, in that brick wall which we are making, and we are waiting, oh, हमें enlightenment होगा, हम मोक्षा प्राप्त करेंगे. When we increase our knowledge and हम इतने ज्ञान के बाद, after so much of knowledge, after reading so many texts, listening to so many gurus, then we will be able to reach moksha. It's something like sitting inside a room with our curtains drawn. We are waiting for the sunlight to come in. The sun is already there outside. It's doing its job, dude. It's outside. What do you have to do? You have to just open the curtains. Sunlight is already there. So that curtain, that wall which we have made around ourselves. So this series of videos, which we're going to do now, these series of sessions is going to break that wall, which has separated us from the oneness. Am I clear what we're going to do now? Okay, now what is this wall? This wall is all that we have built brick by brick by brick, answering the question, who am I? For example, if I ask anybody here that who are you, you are instantly going to tell me your name. You will tell me your name. That I'm Vishali. I am Usha. I am so and so. That is your first brick, which you make when you make. See, when a child is born, he doesn't have these bricks. The child doesn't know his name. So he is one with the source. But as we grow, हम ये brick clear बनाते हैं. Who are you? I am Jasbir. Okay, tell me more about yourself. My full name is Jasbir Bhatia. We are filling up a form. My gender is female. I am an Indian. I stay in Gurgaon. Here comes the second layer of my brick wall. Third layer, my education qualification. Okay. Fourth layer, the next layer of bricks. What do you do? What is your occupation? I'm in the teaching profession, heading a school. Oh, great. So I become a little more proud about my brick wall. Then what are your likes, dislikes? I don't like this. I don't like that. I know so many languages. Okay. Then I speak very well. Or we all become proud of our own assets. Some of you may look very beautiful, look very nice. Some of you may have certain abilities which the others don't have. Vishali sings very well. She's got a beautiful voice. Sanjana plays the drum very well. So another layer of brick. So brick by brick by brick by brick, we have created this wall, which has slowly separated us from that oneness. So now, what do we really have to do to merge with the oneness or to understand the oneness? Because we say, okay, you're saying it, we believe you, but where is it? Where is that God we are trying to merge into? Darling, because we are not able to see that God because that God is not outside anyway. That's why, and we are looking elsewhere. Our shades, our lenses are wrong. We are using the wrong glasses to try and look for the God. Because, and here again, the problem is with the terminology. The minute we say God, instantly, if I'll tell you, okay, when I say God, what do you think of? Give me an answer. Come on. You can unmute yourself. I said God, your God. What do you think of? Come on, now don't give me.
And he is somewhere up above.
Yes, somewhere up above.
He's up above, yeah, in the distance.
Yeah, he is there somewhere in the distance. Okay, great. And we all have given them our own names, which we resonate with. We will not come on a common consensus here. If I start telling you to tell me the name of the God you believe in, 16 of us will have 16 different names. And generally, it's going to be an old man with a beard, maybe, wearing a white robe, or the feminist of us could take it as a female goddess. Okay? So this is what we have done. We have placed that God far away, up there. हम हमेशा ऐसा इशारा करते हैं, God is there. We create a gap. Now, if you just change the terminology just for a second, if I say, instead of God, if I use the word universe, it's the same thing. It's the energy which what has created us. I'm not being an atheist. I'm just changing the terminology to make that distance a little closer. If I say universe, you'll say, yeah, I understand universe. I'm a part of the universe. The universe is in my room also. The universe is outside my room also. So this is more comfortable. I'm closer. Now, universe भी कोई कह सकता है कि भाई I don't understand the universe and all that. मैंने अभी इतना I have not read neuroscience and physics and all, so I don't understand. Let me come to another simpler word. If I call it life, is it not there in everybody? Is it not there in everybody? Everybody present here. It is in every animal. It is in every tree. It is in every shrub. Everywhere. So we are comfortable with this. Yeah, life to hai mere andar. I'm living, I'm talking, I'm breathing, I'm alive. So if I say, for a second, okay, if we do use different names, right? If we just use the name life for that one source from where we have come, then are you okay with it to say that it is within you? Come on. If we are life, is it within you? No, still no. You can unmute yourself and just answer this question. Do you have life inside you?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
So, do we have the God inside us?
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So, okay. So we come on one page that we have God inside us. We have that speck of the source inside us. In every religion also, if we say, we all agree to this. The problem is we have been just chanting, or we have been just reading without understanding. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. It has been there in all scriptures, in all texts. So the you will understand it better not by listening to me. You don't have to. It's just that I read it a little before you, so I'm telling you, oh, it's there, it's written there that it is inside us. You can read it, you will come to know too. Whoever reads it and understands it, you will come to know. Even Kabir says, right? What does he say? Tu hi karke tu hua means I have been saying tu, God, taking him as a separate identity. And when I understood, I also became God. I am also the tu. So these are not my words. I read it a little before you, or I heard it a little before you, and I'm sharing. That's it. So this is what we have to do. So once we start seeing that life in everything, plant, animal, me, you, we'll understand the oneness. There's a man sitting under a tree, I always quote this, who's hungry. A rich man comes along and gives him food. Now, there's a little dog sitting next to him, and that man gives that food to the dog. So this rich man starts laughing. What a fool you are. You were hungry. I gave you food and you've given it to the dog. So that man says, God is feeding God and God is laughing. So there's nothing like good people and bad people. Even the so-called bad, who are bad, whom we don't resonate with, who do not agree with us, we don't like them. Simple as that. That's the only definition of people whom we don't like. We don't like people who don't satisfy our ego, who do not speak the same language as us, who do not agree with what we are saying. We say, I don't like him. So even the person who is laughing at you is also God, because he also has the same spec. So now we are going to try and break this wall, which is stopping us from understanding that we are the wave. We are made of the same thing as the ocean. We are going to break this wall, which is going to stop us from understanding that all the fingers of my hand make my hand. If this finger starts fighting with this finger, that I'm different from you, how dumb is that? They make up the hand. So we are going to understand this. We have to understand that God is talking to God. God is listening. This disturbs you because we have not been able to answer the question, who am I? That who am I question is not being addressed to, because slowly, we have built a wall around us, which is of our own ego. I told you those bricks, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Now here, the trick is, if I say we are going to go on another journey and I'm going to break this wall, and then I'm going to say, I've broken the wall and I've understood the oneness. All I have done is I've added another brick on it. Now this brick is just a little different. It's just that I may not speak the same language. I may not of an egoist person. I may change my clothes, wear a white robe or an orange robe or something, and say, I'm on a different journey now. I put some tilak and I put some beads and I say, I'm on a different journey because I have broken all these. So that I am still there. All I've done is one set of ego I have left, I've picked up another set of ego. Then how will this brick wall break? This brick wall is going to break when this person who is saying I am will disappear. Will totally disappear. And not bother whether it is going to, get the enlightenment, will not bother whether it will understand the oneness. It just has to go with the flow. That's the simplest way of knowing the oneness and bringing down this wall of this great ego which we have created. So we don't have to get tricked here. It's like that snakes and ladder game. So suppose all these bricks, if they are the snakes and the ladder is going towards the oneness. So the minute the I am comes, I am just be, I am so and so, I'm so and so, I'm a principal, I'm a this, I'm a that. You are getting bitten by the snake and you're sliding down. And the last brick at 99, which says, I am going to break down this wall. That is the biggest ego, the biggest spiritual ego. Now, I am different from all these common people. Then you get bitten by that snake at 99 and you slide down again. So what is the catch here? What is the mantra here? We have to forget the I am. Okay. So for that, I think we discussed quite a bit today. Now, this was necessary because we have to understand how are we bringing down this brick, not by adding another brick, but just letting go and go in the flow. Slowly, you will start seeing that oneness. Will become like that little child that we were, who had not built up this brick wall. That's why the Bible says, to enter the kingdom of God, you've got to be like a child. Yes? Any question? Anyone wants to refute? Anyone who does not agree? I'm open for 2 minutes and then we go into meditation. Please, I want someone of you to also give me your opinion? So do you see a wall around you? All the questions which you have addressed as who you are? And then this wall, due to all these bricks, we invite all the demons inside. We invite all the thieves inside who's going to steal our peace, our tranquility. Remember the demons? Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Matsarya. Desires, our fears, our anger, our jealousy, our ego. These are the demons which do not let us break down this wall. We are so happy with what we are. Okay, so I think, do you agree with me or you don't agree with me? So at least say something, somebody.
Ma'am, absolutely, I agree with you.
Yeah, is
We do
this?
put walls around us in order to protect our identity, probably, and it is a false identity.
Yeah, false means it's a temporary identity.
And
Na?
when we don't realize our own real self, until then, you were speaking of enemies. Enemies are created by oneself, and no one is an enemy, because when a child is born, he or she is innocent. So any vices we have gathered from the universe, not from God, from the human elements. I think you agree with me.
Yeah,
So,
sure. Yes, I do.
slowly we have to clean up the self.
So you agree that we were born all childlike and we were all pure. And what we have done is we have created this brick wall, or the curtain is there. And that is why we are not able to see ourselves, right? So that is what is separating us. Yeah. Sanjana, in a position to share something?
You've explained it so beautifully and it's so apt. We think ourselves to be so limited because we are in this human form and we've forgotten our true nature. So that is why there is so much of separation. We've forgotten that we are much, much more than what we appear to be. We are not the body, we have a body. And yes, it's so beautifully explained. There's nothing left. I mean, you've explained it all. So let us dive
Okay.
into meditation now.
Yes, sure. So meditation, in our previous journey, that was the first lap of our, our, what we are doing, trying to bring down this wall. So now we know the process. Everybody sit down comfortably. Sthiram Sukham Asanam, comfortable, feet crossed, fingers into fingers, specs removed, and eyes closed. Please sit in a place where you are comfortable. You will not be disturbed for another 40 minutes. You can even dim in the light a bit. It is easier to go within because we do not need external light or these eyes to go inside us. We are not going to need all these physical sense organs to feel the presence of the oneness inside us. 1, 2, and 3 long breaths in through your nostrils, and you can breathe out through your mouth, relaxing your entire physical body. A beautiful, beautiful mansion in which the spark, the divine, resides. Long breath in, breathe out, leaving your body to gravity, relaxing yourself. So we are in the next lap of our journey where we are going to recognize all the bricks around us and we are going to break them one by one. Just imagine there's a white light on the top of your head, entering through your crown chakra as your thoughts will reduce. You have already trained your mind to ignore the thoughts of the past and the future. And to be in the moment now. This light is descending down. On your face, on your forehead, covering your eyes and your entire face. Your shoulders, your arms, your elbows. Bathe them all in this white light from the cosmos. Your wrists, your hands, as it descends down, covering your chest, your back, and all the beautiful organs inside your chest. The life-giving organs, your heart, your lungs, covers your back, the entire spinal cord, which is covered by a vertebral column. It flows past your entire backbone right till the base, your hips, your thighs, relaxing each and every muscle and bone. Your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, and all the toes. Your whole body is relaxed. With a little smile on your face, acknowledge your beautiful body and express your gratitude to each and every organ system, organ, tissue, cells. They work 24/7. Keeping you alive. And now just bring your awareness at the tip of your nostrils and begin to observe each and every breath which is going in and going out. This is a beautiful technique given by Lord Buddha to help us quieten our mind and silence all the thoughts in our head, the inner voice, which keeps dragging us into the past or into the worries of the future. Train your mind, my dear friends. Remain in this pleasant moment, because life is happening only in this moment. Don't keep slipping into the memories of the past or into the anxiety of the future. The simplest solution is just be with your breath and don't let a single breath pass without you noticing it. We are slowly going to move from our old self to a new self. For that, we need to remove this brick wall which we have built around us. So for a moment, drop your identities, your name, your professions, your designations, your religion, and just be with your incoming and outgoing breath. You may feel some resistance. Some thoughts will keep creeping in your mind. But no worries. Gently bring your awareness back to the tip of the nostril. Even if you have to do it again and again, a zillion times. So drop all resistance and raise your vibrations. You may slow down your breathing a little and shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. At this moment of time, nothing else will exist but your breath, your normal, natural, simple, easy, and relaxed breathing. Drop your personality self, your ego, your analytic minds. Drop it all and become pure consciousness. Slowly, we are withdrawing our attention from all people, places, time. Are you breathing deep, or is it shallow? Is your breath warm or cool? Are you more active in your left nostril or right nostril? Each and every breath is keenly observed. Enjoy. Breathe in and breathe out. Just be with your breath and slip into this darkness behind your eyes. It's time to become nobody, no one, no thing, no time, only pure consciousness. Surrender any aspects of your limited self to join the greater self. Lose yourself to nothing to become everything. Let me help you raise your vibrations to the vibrations of love. Because without love in your heart, we will not be able to proceed. You may think of one person whom you dearly love. Anyone who is most closest to your heart. Bring that image to your mind. And the minute you can see that person in your mind, place him or her in your heart. Your heart will expand and begin to pump love. To each and every cell of your body. And will continue to pump love, which will ooze out of your body and spread to everyone around. So much so, you can now imagine that everyone who's on this group have the same face of that one person you love. So when you can see in everybody that one person whom you love, you will feel the vibrations of love in your heart. And slowly just imagine your own face turning into the face of the person you love. You have become love yourself. Feel your heart pumping as you breathe in and breathe out. You are slowly becoming a magnet of love, attracting love and giving out love. This is your true nature. You are all spiritual beings full of love and light. We are not able to see it or feel it because we have built a wall between this physical body and the source energy of love and light. Our body, our thoughts, our feelings, desires, and our ego is all temporary, my dear friends. They identify only with our physical existence. Manas, Buddhi, Chit, Ahankar. We identify with all this only till we are alive. But we are not temporary. We are just a wave who has temporarily risen from the ocean, only to go back. It was never separate. It's just that the ego dominated for a little while. So this is the root belief of all false beliefs, my dear friends, that we are separate from each other. The truth is, we are all connected. There are no others. When I judge you, I'm judging myself. When I hurt you, I'm hurting myself. And when I love you, I love myself. Feeling of oneness with yourself and all other things is true love. So let us experience this beautiful divine love, my dear friends. We are a part of the same consciousness, specks from the same divine light, which is indestructible, which is uniform, which is unborn, and which is imperishable. We are all from the same source, which is unseen and unaffected, full of unconditional love, which is beyond shape, beyond form, beyond time, and beyond space. Feel your inner connection to the source energy. Guru Nanak says, Hukme andar sab koi, bahar hukam na koi. My dear friends, everything which is happening is a part of the divine plan. Everything is within you and nothing is outside you. Your own source is your ultimate resource, from where you can create your own reality. Nanak goes further to say, Nanak hukme je bujhe, to home kehe na koi. Which means, if we understand that we are part of the same consciousness, then the ego will have no role to play. When we say we are trying to merge with God, in this statement itself we create duality. So we are breaking the golden rule of Ek Onkar, because all that exists is one. We are not a part of something, we are that something. Just change your direction. Go within. You are not a separate identity, my dear friends. It's like the fingers of your hand. They all belong to the hand. In fact, they make up the hand. We have created this duality, created this distance from our source by saying, I am this and I'm not that. We are the fingers of the same hand, not being able to see the hand. Duality and individuality are the biggest diseases which we have manifested in ourselves. This disease of separation. Who is the medicine man for this disease? The cure is oneness and the understanding of oneness. And curing oneself from this disease. is a spiritual journey. Oneness is entirely opposite than the way we have been living till now. Begin with by saying, I'm here, and God is also here. There is no you, and there is no separate God. You are trying to get at. Understanding this oneness has been the spiritual journey of all traditions, of all religions. Whether it is Vedanta, whether it is Nanak, whether it is Jesus or Muhammad, they are all trying to break the tradition that I'm separate from you. But we always doubt. We say, how can I be God? Though it sounds good. But God is all good. I'm a sinner. I have bad thoughts. How can I be a part of all good? My dear friends, it is just our ego which has created this brick wall and separated you from the oneness. But the maths formula which works here is not 1 + 1 = 2. It is 1 + 1 = 1. We cannot create two. We are all the more of the same one, like the drops of water in the ocean. So the formula of oneness is 1 + 1 = 1. The definition of all traditions have to fit into this formula. This is the answer to all questions. But our inner demons, our Arshad Vargas, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Martya, Matsarya, do not let us understand this simple formula. Why don't I feel this oneness? Why do I feel the delusion of separation? It is because this is what we have heard, that we are separate from God far longer than we have been told we are a part of God. This is how we all have been brought up. We have been taught separation right from the beginning. We have to do better than the other. We have to come first in our class. We have to buy a better car than my neighbor. Individuality and separation have bombarded us from all around. Let us break this habit. All we have to do is go in the flow. Because if we try to change our clothes, our way of speaking, or some rituals, we will be adding another brick, which will say, hey, look at me now. I'm a better person. I'm a sadhu. I'm a spiritual being. Till we keep using this I am, all we do is replace one ego with another. So are we wasting our time? Because we have just replaced one ego with the other, but we still haven't addressed who am I. We haven't been trained in our journey to question who we are. All we have learned in all our previous learnings is to merge with God. If a drop of water understands what it is, then it may understand what the ocean is. The drop does not know it is made up of the same stuff as the ocean. This is our conditioning for the past 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. We have been trained on duality. The Buddhists have an analogy where one fish goes to another fish and says, hey, where is the water everyone is talking about? Similarly, we are asking people around, where is God? We go to far off distant places looking for Him. It's like trying to teach a fish who lives in water, whose every cell is water. My dear friends, you are in everything. You are in God. We just need to adjust our goggles. We keep saying, I'm here. Where is God? You are in everything. This is the true awakening for enlightenment. It has always been here, just that we did not know where to look it for. The sun has always been shining outside my window, but I'm sitting inside a room with my curtains drawn. All you had to do was open the curtains. This veil, this curtain, this brick wall is all we have to bring down. We have to change our path. If we continue to sit and meditate and keep calling God, come God, come God, He does not come. If we think we will sit and chant Om or Ek Onkar 108 times will He come. We will be disappointed and frustrated. All we have to understand is the person who is sitting in meditation, the person who is sitting in prayers, is not someone far away. That poor guy is already sitting here with you, inside you. The culprit is just your I am. What can the sun do if you don't open the curtains? God is already here. You may ask, if God is me and I am God, then show me this God. The answer is the same ocean analogy. Is there any part of the ocean where water does not exist? My dear friends, God is here right now. Show me any part in the universe where energy does not exist. It's like the fish looking around and saying, where is water? Where is water? Only oneness is the answer. The ik is the answer. He is all time here. We have been just looking for a Mr. God who looks like a he or a she. When you start looking for God, you are separating Him from yourself. So God is the oneness which is continuously here. Feel it in your heart. It's the same life energy in you, which is in an ant, in a tree. We have been taught to call it the Jyot or the light inside. So what you have been looking for has been confusing and complicated. Let's make it simpler. Just call it ik, oneness, life. It is the I am which does not let you see. If the I am is still here, then there is still more work to do to bring down this fall. Enjoy. My dear friends, since everything is the same source, same light, then who is good and who is bad? We are sparks of the same consciousness, my dear friends. And who is good and who is bad? These are the beautiful words said by Sant Kabir. Enjoy.
सब जग उपजिया कौन भले को मंदे कौन भले को मंदे
Let's drop all our judgments
अवल अल्लाह
and feel the feeling of oneness
पाया
as we are all connected
कुदरत के
through the same divine consciousness.
कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपजया कौन भले को मंदे कौन भले को मंदे
Allow these words of Sant Kabir to seep into every organ, every tissue, every cell of your body.
नूर उपाया कुदरत
Let it seep into your deep subconscious.
कुदरत के सब बंदे
Let's go with the flow.
एक नूर ते सब जग उपजिया कौन भले को मंदे कौन भले को मंदे अवल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे
As you feel your connection with the source energy, feel immense joy, immense love,
एक नूर
and immense gratitude in your heart
सब जग
as you lose the separation and feel the oneness. Feel the appreciation for the existence of life. Feel your gratitude towards Mother Earth.
अवल अल्लाह
Feel the love and compassion for all beings on this planet. Animals, plants, trees, big or small, and all human beings.
के सब बंदे
Just be with yourself
एक
for a few more minutes.
सब जग उपजिया कौन भले को मंदे कौन भले को मंदे सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु
May all beings be happy.
लोकाः समस्ताः
May all all my thoughts, words, and actions contribute to happiness of all beings. Let there be peace to all around.
सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु
And now, my dear friends, let us all come back to this physical reality, back with a new heart, with a new body, back to a whole new world. Just be aware of your hands, your feet. Move them a little. Rub your palms, and whenever you're ready, keep them on your beautiful eyes for the last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And caressing your face as you would to a little baby. Welcome your new self back in the here and now. I thank each one of you for being with me in my own journey. Okay. You may open your eyes. So, how did you feel? I welcome you to share how you felt.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jasween ma'am, for this beautiful experience. It's been such a beautiful journey with you.
Thank
And
you for being
there
with
was
me,
no
Sanjana.
exception. It was wonderful, amazing, deeply grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being there. I hope you're going to join every Sunday, Sanjana. I feel so lost without you. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yes. Anyone? Vishali, you're still there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, it was wonderful, very peaceful. And how you guide, it's like touch the heart.
Thank you. Thank you, Vishali.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes. Any of my new friends like to share anything? How you felt? People who are with us for the past few weeks now. I hope you all don't go off to sleep.